ToyTractorTimes.com is with Tyler Hamilton at the 2017 St. Louis Farm Toy Show. Taylor is in the junior division, and it looks like you play second with your layout. We've got the trophy here with the 7580. Each year the show puts a model on their plaques, and congratulations.
Thank you, Jason.
And you're from Terre Haute, and you've got I guess an Indiana grain layout here.
Right, so this is roughly modeled after our grain farm back in Terre Haute. Of course, we run all red equipment on our farm back in Terre Haute, but I wanted to put green equipment on the model farm. So I guess we'll start here.
Okay.
We've got a 180 case and a Doyle spreader. The 180 was done by Grant Peterson, and the Doyle spreader was printed and designed by Isaac Frericks. The tender truck is a 4300 International with a 2-scale fab tender body on it. Of course, they're spreading potash here. I don't know if you see it, delve figure down there.
I really like this MX-180. I'm a big fan of two-wheel drive high horsepower tractors, and it's a neat machine to see.
As we move on to the other field, we've got a 9670 John Deere. This was done by Brian Weir. Of course, he's went in and scratch built a lot of the detail on it out of brass. The rear end, or the back door, actually opens, and there's a ladder that comes out.
I noticed that the handrail here up folds down too.
Yep. So that folds down as well, like it should. Of course, he's went in and scratch built the hand railing.
Cut out the windows there on the grain bin extension.
Yep. Yeah, he's done a real nice job on that. The 8-row gearing off, of course, it was printed by Nick McCrell. We run a gearing off on our real farm, so I kind of wanted to add that in as well. Of course, the 8400, it was also done by Nick. And the J&M 875 was done by Chris Putnam out of Canada. He brought that down to the show for me this weekend.
You're cleaning up on some of the top builders here.
Yep.
This is the first time I've seen an 8400 R used on a display, and these are just introduced new for 2017. And then I liked how you got the detail of the wear, the shininess inside the auger.
And he's added small details like the ratchet strap for the tarp, and he's done a real nice job on that.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to point out for our viewers, if you might remember from the National Farm Toy Show, the same field scene with the fence row, they were planting in the spring. And we had, I think, a John Deere 4-wheel drive up here in the corn plant. So now they're harvesting.
Yep. And like Jason said, the display is the same as Nationals. I just changed up the field scenes to a fall harvest.
One of the things I really liked about this is, and it's one of the most effective I've seen, is just the way you have that fluffiness of all the leaves and things that are distributed out from the combine. We can see here, use cotton to show that dust of the leaves coming out of the back end. What did you use to create this harvested look and effect?
That's actually long cut sawdust. It's a pretty accurate representation of what you would see in a field after it had been harvested.
And now you made this yourself. You cut the some wood.
So I just took a 2x4 and cut it with a rotary saw, and I got this result on it. I'm pretty happy with how it looks.
Matches the top shelf corn. Pretty close. So we move back here. We've got a 4955 John Deere on auger duty.
So this was done by Grant Peterson as well. And then you see this a lot with farms, and we'll do it every now and again when we're close to bins. But basically what you would do with this field is you would, whenever the grain cart would get full, you would come back around. Instead of trucking it back and forth, you would just dump straight into the auger and they'd get it back.
Gives you a little holding spot and flow it into the auger. Get back to work. What brand of auger is that?
I believe a Harvest International. but I'm not really for sure. We run all Westfields where we're
Okay.
from. So.
That's a very nice piece. And
Right.
GSI bins.
Right, so I did the bins, of course. And like I said, the farm lot's pretty similar to what you saw at Nationals. Of course, we got the shop there. It's pretty similar to what we saw at Nationals. So
Very nice, and just appreciate your attention to detail. We got the John Deere Batwing in there,
right,
pallets and wheels and tires.
right.
Well, congratulations, and thank you for sharing your great display here at St. Louis, and look forward to see what we come up with next.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll just drop down here and see the nice Hamilton Farm sign with the American flag out front. And I hope everyone enjoys it.